So this is the Infinix Hot 60i, and honestly this might just be the best budget phone you can get in 2025 with what it offers. So you're getting a phone that is lightweight, not as slim as the Pro Plus, but still lightweight, and it also feels and looks good in hand. So let's get into it. The phone comes in this box, and inside the box the first thing you see is the phone wrapped in this film. Under that we have the Qualcomm card, a 45 watts charger, earpiece, USB Type-C, a SIM ejector tool, and a clear phone case. So for the design, first of all, this phone is light, not like the Pro Plus. Like I mentioned before, it weighs around 188 grams. It is about 7.7 millimeters thick. When you pick it up, it's lightweight. Honestly speaking, I'm not that comfortable holding this phone given the fact that I regularly use a heavier device, but it does come with a clear case in the box which adds to the weight and gives more grip, and also serves as protection and makes it easier to hold. It comes in a range of colors like sleek black, titanium silver, shadow blue, neon red, middle green, soul eye purple. Turn it over to the back, you can see the camera bump with 3 rounded setup. I think it looks clean in my opinion. You also have the LED light and the Infinix logo. The back looks clean, though it's made of plastic, but it's still great. We have on the front a punch hole for the selfie and the space for the speakers. We also have the SIM tray at the left, although I personally prefer them to be under to keep the sides clean. On the other side, we have the power button, the volume rockers. Also, we have another button over here called a one-tap button. With this, you can open up the camera, turn on do not disturb, turn on flashlight, for example, when you double tap, and it's pretty handy. You personally have to set this up yourself. So when you long press on the button, you can open up an AI feature, DeepSeek. I don't know why it's called that. A bit similar to like Bixby on Samsung device, but with this you can dim the screen, ask for time, and more. Down on the bottom we have a speaker cutout, USB-C port, a mic, and a 3.5mm port. I think a lot of people like this, but personally I don't, since we have a Type-C earpiece nowadays, and I think Infinix only reserved this for their Pro and their Pro Plus version. It's also good to know that the phone is IP64 dust and water resistance, which means it can handle some splashes of water or a bit of rainfall, but other than that, I wouldn't recommend swimming or putting it inside a bucket of water. The Hot 60i comes with a 6.7-inch LCD panel. The colors are okay with a bit of deep blacks, right? So whether you're browsing, gaming, watching movies, it looks good. Not as good as what you get on an AMOLED panel, but given the price for this phone, it's still okay. It does come with a 120Hz refresh rate with the option to auto switch if you want to save more battery in your phone. For me personally, I like to set mine to 120Hz refresh and not set it to auto switch because it's good for overall experience and also for gaming. It has a max peak brightness of 700 nits. This isn't high enough, as you might have problem using this outdoor, especially when the phone is running a bit hot. But since this is the 60i and not the 60 Pro Plus, this is what you'll be getting. The bezels I beat okay with a 90.95% screen to body ratio, which means you have enough space to play with. So in terms of the camera, you get an 8 megapixel front camera and a 50 megapixel rear camera. For me, the camera is a bit decent, sharp, and well balanced, especially in good lighting. And of course, they are using software to enhance the photos you take, so you'd expect some difference in photo you take even in the same lighting condition. It would be nice if they give the option to turn off this feature, but overall, the photo looks great. For the video, it lacked stabilization, which is one of the issues I had with the Hot 40i. Even when compared to a flagship from 7 years ago, the videos are kinda shaky, but still looks okay. I mean, for the price. For the performance, the phone runs on the MediaTek Helio G81 Ultimate. The processor is okay for light gaming, but keep in mind that this is not meant to handle high-end usage. It's running Android 15, and we also have the MIM Fusion, which increases your RAM size, and you also have the option of up to 4 gig, which means you can increase your RAM from 4 gig to 8 gigabytes. The downside of this is that the additional RAM is not as fast as the usual RAM. Honestly, I don't know why they have this feature. I mean, this is 2025, and phones from 7 years ago have 6 gig and even 8 gigabytes of RAM. I guess they did this because of the price, but MEM Fusion doesn't have a significant effect on performance according to different tests I did. But either way, gaming is good on the phone, not the smoothest, but for the price range of $400 or 143,000, it's a good deal for a budget phone. It has a side-mounted fingerprint, which is okay. Terrible to set up, but works some of the time, and sometimes it doesn't work even after multiple touches. The battery life is good with a 5160 milliamp hour battery capacity and can charge up to 45 watts. It is also capable of 10 watts reverse charging, which I think is impressive. So, would you buy this phone for $100 or 143,000 naira, given what you've seen in this video so far? Let me know in the comments of what you think about this phone, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.